Patron, take them away.
Okay, guys, we're going to look at pound JPY today. I'm going to break the chart down and we're going to see if we can draw some money out of it. Why? Because I highlighted it in the morning call this morning. Now, the morning calls are done on kind of a reward basis. If I get 75 likes, I release them publicly. If it doesn't, it then just goes into Discord because I make them every day for myself anyway. And it's kind of effort deserves reward, if you like. And talking of that, if you find value in anything I do hit the subscribe button. Genuinely motivates me to do more. And crack the like if you do like it. So let's crack on. So what do we got? Well, if we're looking at this is what I showed you yesterday. It's the US CAD. Worked quite well. It's now on a runner with a trailing stop. Trailing stop is around here somewhere. If I click that, it'll show you. There's the trailing stop. So it's got another 17 quid locked in to what you saw me generate yesterday. This. Where did this come from? Well, it was requested by one of the guys in the squad and I backed it up. It's a little bit like Brent oil that we did last night, and then we looked at it this morning and it did exactly what I said it was going to do. Why? Top-down analysis, guys. Top-down analysis. So if you haven't been here before, I'm Big Scruff, and you'll often see me sort of kicking off and sort of ranting and raving because there's no script in these videos. It's just me at my job, and I think that's the fairest way. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up pound JPY, which is here, and I'm going to get rid of all of these drawings. And I'm going to build it from scratch. Okay. Why here? What's that? Fuck's sake. People kick off all the time. All the time. I'm having a merry time of things at the moment. Trading is the most decisive thing going. There's those who can, there's those who can't, and there's those who kick off. Now, I kick off because I get frustrated at times by the way I'm spoken to. But some people are just bloody horrible. They genuinely are. And they kick off because they're failures. Well, think about what you're doing. If you want help, ask in a nice way. Don't demand it. And you'll find life becomes a lot easier. Anyway. Why am I saying that? Because this sudden thing's just flashed up in the corner of my eye. And it's somebody kicking off again. Lovely. Right, what we're looking at here. Well, it's currently 20 to 10. I put this into the Discord before I go into market, and a lot of the time I'll do a breakdown of what I'm doing. And certainly if the guys requested, I'll break it down, then I'll back it up. It's telling me to sell it. Now, when we look at this, we're looking at a strong pound, a relatively sort of weak JPY. But if we look here, the pound is gaining ground and that lost ground. So if I'm selling this, I'm careful. Low TP. Okay. So if I move this out of the way, why would I possibly be wanting to sell it? Well, first of all, let's put some boundaries into the chart. Let's understand what it is we're looking at. Well, the first thing is I can see a key point here. Just stretch that out so you can see it. Now I'm going to put in what are called daddy levels, which is the high, low, open, close, open, close, and the center point. Okay, meridian line. Now, if you've watched the channel over the last sort of 6 years or so I've been doing this, or however long it is I've been doing it, you'll have seen that I've spoke about daddy levels for years. And why? Because I've used them for years. I'm 19 years in the industry, and these have been in place since pretty much day one. So it's nothing new, guys. There's nothing new in trading. So don't ever kid yourself to think there is. So when you're looking for the Holy Grail and all of this sort of malarkey, it doesn't exist. So what's happened here? Well, we've got some boundaries into place. Okay. Now, is there anything else that I can put in? Well, you can see the surge. There was a strong directional drive here. Excellent. Drop this into an hour so we can see it. There's the drive and there's the rollover. Okay. Fib retracement. Put that onto there. Going to put in a zone of attraction. In other words, a zone that I want to see broke, which it has broken. So I'm pretty much ready to go to market right now. Okay, so there's the zone for it to breach here. Where's my target points? Well, there's the first one. Just there. There's another one. I can get enough out of that movement running into this line here to pay me. Happy days. So there we are. Trigger. Time to go to market. Target, target, target. So let's see where we are. Well, we're going to drop in to 5 minutes and have a little look. There's the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the entry point just underneath. So just under there. Now we're going to break this up into multiple targets because I'm going to price bounce this. And I'm going to put 7 orders in. Different targets. Now this one will blow your mind a little bit, guys. Just bear with me. So it's 5. Right. So what I've done here is I put a series of orders in that are going to self-manage. Now, ideally, when it comes here, I'll be pulling everything risk-free, and then we're going to cascade down into this. That's the plan. Cascading. Now, it's a form of rack and stacking, and what's going to happen is I'm going to let it crash out. I'm going to put orders back in place. Crash out, put an order back in place. And just take it from there. And what will happen is it'll build up. Right, we're in. Okay. So I just need to monitor it. Watch what goes on. Job sorted. And this is just a process. I'm not looking at the money side of it. We're currently 28 quid sort of net because the runner that I've got is covering off this. So I'm quite happy with that. But when these cash out, it'll all balance up. So I can also stage backwards, which I'm prepared to do as well. But I'm going to be conservative. That's why I'm doing this, because I'm going against the bigger trend and I'm also going against the strengths. So I need to just get in, get out, get paid. See, it's the easiest thing to do. So let me play this out and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, I need the camera to do a meeting. I do have them most days, but what you can see, the price bouncing has been working. It's now just gone into the second phase, which is what I'm doing here. Once these close out, that's kind of it. Because as I said, I'm going to be conservative with this, and I don't want to push me luck. I do have sort of trades running. We've still got that US CAD running, and then here we are. These is just adding up into it. So it's really just a little bit extra bonus today. And there you go. Price bounce. Boom, 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 boom. You know, 250 quid across the last couple of days. I'm quite happy with that. Today, I was just looking to show you cascading because I wasn't really planning on trading today. I've done okay and I don't need to trade, but I do like to show you things. I mean, but if we add these up, so it's 10, 210, 230, 240, 250, 15, 10, 5, 10, 5. So it was 64 quid out of pennies, you know. And if this lot just turns around and keeps on going, brilliant. But why was I being conservative? Because I was in the face of an upward move and I didn't want to get caught in it. So I just wanted to show you the process. Anyway, I'll come back to you a little later.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, I'm back. Put a sneaky little trade back into pound JPY. It's going to be a quick burst back down into these sort of regions down here. We're still kind of positive to a degree. The US CAD is still paying, still trailing. This has stepped back a little bit, but I'm not overly worried. Look for a quick get back out. I was really looking to see if this candle here would push back down into this level, which is what I'm ultimately after. Just to top up what I'm doing. But if I choose to close it out, well, kind of net positive, so it doesn't really matter. No, there's no tickets running, and that's basically what I've been doing. That looked after itself while I was in the meeting. Just chop, 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 chop. While I was in, good little salute to you, haircut. Great meeting as always. We discussed pound JPY, and I'm now backing up that conversation as well as what I did this morning. So that's the premise of what's going on here. But let's finish it off and then I'll come back. Okay guys, just stopped out. Well, not stopped out, I killed it because I could see the return. Bear with me while I have a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee and I need one. It's come down to where it was before, and it's at a stretch point. Now this can slam down, I am risk free, but I'm not really bothered. There's a possibility it's going to run back to here. As you can see, it's coming in, and I thought the sensible thing is, I've been paid, let's just take the money and be done with it. Why? Because I've still got this bad boy running as well, and it's chugging along quite nicely. The trailing stops now at 27. Kind of pull that to the top of there, so there's 34 quid. Why? Overextended candle, it's got room to move. I'll just let it run. It's open-ended, so it'll keep on going. Quite happy with that, but if it does slam up, which it may do, I don't want to give it away. So tighten it in, job's done. So we've got 50 quid in the bag. And that's what we've been up to. So doesn't look a lot when you say it's only £7. Yeah, but it's a 7-pip move, it's an 8-pip move, 10-pip move. You know, all of these add up, and that's what this is all about. It's about getting this lot multiple. It's all a single trade idea, and collectively it pays me without too much risk, and that's the kicking point. It's all planned. I know exactly what I'm doing. Yes, I can put bigger position sizes on, but unlike you lot, I ain't stupid. If I'm going against the grain, I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to get in, I'm going to size down, and I'm going to get out. And what I'm paid, I'm thankful for. And it just works like that. I say it every day. Why? Because I don't change what I do. I do the same thing day in, day out. And it pays me. You know, if I get a couple £100, I'm happy with a couple £100. If I get a bit more than that, fine. I mean, how much have we made? Let me just top this up a second. 780, 810. Oh, bollocks. Help if I bloody switch this on, wouldn't it? Right, so let's have a look. So it's 780 plus 810 plus 810, 990, 10, 2050, 380, 30, 20, 10, 210, 230, 240, 250, 15, 10, 5, 10, and 5. £182. Now, considering I'm price bouncing and I've already got locked in place £35, I've done more than £200 today, which is what I'm looking for. So why would I get stressed? Why would I be stupid enough to put big position sizes on? Well, I wouldn't, so I didn't. Simple as that. So there you go. It's me and my mouth again. The sheet called out pound JPY, told you where the retracement was in the morning call, and then I backed it up. Now, this was all done publicly before I went to market. Told the guys in the Discord exactly what I was doing when I made the decision. Again, it's there to see before I take the trade. I can't be any fairer than that, guys. I genuinely can't. So if you enjoy it, do click subscribe. If you're stuck, my contact details and sort of the various brokers that I use, whether you want to look at the 5%ers, which is the prop fund of choice, you will get 5% off the buy-in. Or if you look at BlackBull and you want leverage, that'll give you 500 to 1. Or if you want good clean charts, you've got IG. All of the links are there for you to use. And if you want to come along and see how we operate in the Discord, have a look at the Scruffy Squad. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.